Jake, what have you seen from Kyle's mindset, especially coming into this one with really nobody else behind him at this point?
Yeah, the leadership role, it's increased tremendously. He's taken a lot more pride, a lot more leadership. He's speaking up, when he's out there, and that's a good sign, especially when you don't have much behind him right now, and waiting for Kyler to come in the fall. But right now, he's taking it by the horns and running with it right now.
How much confidence have you seen just coming into his second spring, and also on the heels of the Liberty Bowl?
Yeah, especially when you got 5 games of experience underneath your belt, it's definitely going to help out a lot. But man, he's doing great. It's light years from his first spring practice, about a year ago. So, it's always year 2. This is the best time for the quarterback because you've got all the operation things out of the way, and he can sit back and play some football now.
Jake, were you at all surprised with the amount of improvement he made last year from the first start to the Liberty Bowl?
Not really. The approach that Kyle's taken since day one. Even when Kenny won the battle at the beginning of the year, he came in every single day and he kept putting the work in. He was wanting to get better every single day. And, naturally when you see a kid take that approach to the game and the way he works, you're going to naturally see him increase and get better each day.
Do you think he'll continue to improve at that pace?
Oh, yeah. The sky's the limit for the kid right now.
How much progress has Tom McQueen made?
Oh, Speedy McQueen. Speedy McQueen, he's doing well right now. The thing is, he's out there. He knows it better just than anybody out there. So he's out there and he's operating and he's making checks and he's getting better each day too. So I'm very pleased with the progress of Connor as well.
Jake, what do you want to see from Kyle? If you could say, this is what I want to see when we're done with spring practice.
I want to see him just go out there and start making decisions where I don't always have to lead him in the right direction. I want to see him take the lead. If he sees something, go out there and attack it. And I think he's getting there. And he's starting to trust his instincts and go with a little bit more. And then that's normally year 2. He's already seen all the looks and he knows what's good versus certain looks that the defense is going to give. So he's just got to go out there and just kind of if he sees something, just go out there and attack it.
You talked about Kyle's approach. Was that instantaneous when he got on campus? Did he have those habits, or do those have to develop over time?
It has to develop. The way we operate with this system, we throw them right into the fire day one, and their heads are going to be spinning, and the speed of the game is a little bit different than high school, and when he just settles down and adjusts to it, he's naturally going to keep getting better, and right now from a year difference, you can tell the game slowed down a lot for him right now.
What changes in the run game, Jake, do you think we're going to notice when we watch this team practice?
Coach Christensen brings a lot to the table in that aspect, a lot of experience, and you're going to see he knows how to run the spread offense, and then he knows little tweaks to the run game that you're going to see that he's going to run against bad boxes. If they're going to outnumber us, especially you get that a lot in the SEC. Coach Christensen brings a lot of different schemes that's going to help us be able to attack those boxes when they try to outnumber us.
QB run game is going to be prevalent.
You never know. I hope so. But right now, we're sprinkling a little of that in, but I wouldn't count on that just right now with the numbers of quarterbacks. I can't afford to lose one right now. So you can see that he's done that in the past at his past institutions that he's been at. So it'll be good to see what we can do with the quarterback run game.
Kyle can handle that too, right?
Yeah, he can, but he's not a burner now. He's but the way we can handle the schemes and the way we can do things that we can play into Kyle's strengths.
How about the interaction between you and Coach Chase? Done any film sessions together, or how's that going?
No, a lot of discussions. I pick his brain. I think he can learn something every single day. So I ask him a lot of questions on how he attacks offenses, especially from spread offenses, and just how he uses certain techniques in man, and how he presses certain guys and he plays soft leverage on other guys. So I can learn a lot from a lot of people, and he's definitely brings. You have some pretty good discussions with Chief.
What has it been like having 2 new faces on the staff with Coach Moorhead and Coach Christensen, just the energy on the field and the day-to-day?
It's great. They're out there too, learning as well because they're new as well, and it's been great. They bring a lot of great energy out there, and they're running around. Coach Moorhead's very active, very involved. I still think he can go out there and play right now. He wishes he probably still could play, but it's good. Those kids look up to him, especially with his experience at the Indianapolis Colts. So he brings a lot to the table, and just Coach Christensen, he's been doing it for a long time, a lot of experience, and had success everywhere he's been. So it brings a lot to the table right now.
Coach Solomon said with Reynolds that other people get a chance to get more reps. Who at wide receiver might look at to get more reps possibly?
That's a good question. We're repping a lot of people right now. We got Jeremy Taboyle stepping up, Quiff's stepping up a lot. You even get to rep the Damian Ratleys and Christian Kirk, Ricky Sills. We run a lot of reps out there, so these kids are going to get a lot of reps naturally anyways. What's up?
How do you feel about Miles Garrett terrorizing your offense all spring?
Who's Miles Garrett?
LJ called Ricky one of the guys, the leaders, and that he's taken on that role in the weight room. Has that been translating here?
Yeah, definitely. Ricky, he looks like a different man right now. And, you know, he's already 6'5", 235, 40 pounds, which he's already bigger than everybody out there. But, you know, the approach that he's taken to the game right now is pretty impressive. And, you know, you can see the leadership role in him take off as well. You know, again, we had a young team last year, and we returned a lot. And, you know, you can see that they're already experienced now. They're not rookies anymore. It's time for them to take a leadership role.